Alrighty, chat. How's it going? Ugh. I see you there, Crimson. How are you doing this wonderful evening? Quick. Take my very legal, very doctor-prescribed medications. You gotta get out today? Get out of what? Get out of work early or something? Or maybe school. Maybe you're in school. Oh, just get out and hang out. Gotcha. I'm like, wait, what? Out of the house. I see. That also makes sense, yeah. What's up, Chris? How's it going? And we get a Night Wolf. Gang's all here tonight. We just finished up chapter 3 yesterday. Let's keep going. It's going. It's going. No, it landed in bounds, unfortunately. It's not gone.
This is ridiculous!
Mike Polk, is that you?
You've had more than enough time. Why are the calculations still not done?
Okay, never mind. For a second, I thought he sounded like Eggman, and I'm like, I know that voice. No, it's not him.
But Professor, it's impossible to be any more precise with our current equipment.
Well, then get better equipment, obviously.
Not even the most cutting-edge engineering science or orbital science will allow for...
I will not be told what is or isn't possible by assistance! We knew about an inevitable lack of precision going into this!
Wow, I would hate to be his employer.
The theory
or employee.
is complete. Now do your job and find a way to realize it! It's as simple as that! You are working in the finest laboratory in all of Tharbad, and it is high time that you started thinking like it.
I already don't like this guy, Chad. Am I excited for more Daybreak, Chris? Absolutely. Always.
Whatever. I'll be back to hear your results in the morning. Just get to making progress!
Did I find if Kutra gender yet? I don't think that sentence is in English, Nightwolf.
Not another all-nighter.
And if it is, I have no idea what it's supposed to be saying.
I didn't think losing to Professor Cronkite would push him this far off the deep end.
I don't disagree, but complaining isn't going to get us anywhere. All we can do is get back to work.
Also, I think girl assistant here is voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris. Same as Fee.
I didn't think losing to Professor Cronkite would push him this far off the deep end.
I could be wrong, but that sounds just like her. Also, we have a girl here with silver hair. Oh, Craig knows you hate it as well. Fair. We finally get to see the building that is
This wasn't
Vern.
what we agreed. You both gave me your word that you would stay on until the Zypha standard was ready for the general population.
Oh, sorry. But my main research really needs my attention right now. I've covered all the tasks I was specifically left with, though.
As have I. Now it's time I devoted myself to that other project. Unless you would be willing to take responsibility were a problem to arise due to my lack of attention.
You know I can't do that.
Then it seems we've nothing else to discuss.
I really am sorry about this. Oh, I need to keep making improvements to that other thing I was given, too.
I just...
Ugh,
this
why
man's
must
just
the
a piece of
professor's
shit.
Students all be like this. Not to mention the woman herself. If she hadn't just up and left Basel in the first place, this wouldn't be an issue. Meanwhile, Professor Callahan's obsessed with his research into Adios knows what. What? Etwas and Red Star are threatening patent litigation? Then have their legal representative take care of it. Uldra and ZCF have a partnership now?
Ooh,
Is
ZCF
this through
mentioned.
that tech union? What are the details? Project AF's been leaked, but we had an agreement with Tyrell. It's already time for those educational visitations. Ugh, I don't have the time for this. Why can't problems ever come one at a time?
That's a great question, sir. Shave the mustache.
I can't deal with all of this. Wait a second. I may have just worked out the perfect card to play. She left another student back here, didn't she?
Perfect card to play.
As I recall, he's
Whatever you're
become
about to
obsessed
play,
with that old facility.
I play Counterspell. Feelings are transmitted.
I knew it. This is the best time of the day to see the Great Shadar Triangle.
Ooh.
I just wish there was a little less cloud cover. By the looks of it, their conjunction will be about 10 months from now, so that should do it for my homework. I just hope she'll be back before then.
Who will be back?
Oh, don't mind me, it's nothing.
Robo Police.
They said,
Robo
are you
Dog.
alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. How could I not be when I've got the two of you? And I'm not a child anymore. I can keep things safe in Gran's absence.
Are you sure about that silver-haired boy? Not Counterspell? Absolutely Counterspell, Chris.
Adios above. You're too young to always be so serious. Hey there. How's it going so far?
Not too badly, old engineer.
I assume you mean with the new lens? I couldn't try it out fast enough.
To be fair, Nightwolf, Monster Reborn is not a trap card, it's a spell card.
It's accurate to 0.03 microarch. The engineers of the Artisanal District really are second to none.
Dang, that's really precise.
Wasn't gonna settle for less than perfect on one of the professor's homework assignments. But I was really asking about you. You sure you're not working yourself too hard lately?
I'm fine. Honestly, I am. But thank you for always caring about me. It means a lot, especially since I'm sure you already have your hands full with work from above as it is.
Oh, I won't hear a word of that. You just leave worrying about that kind of stuff to me. Everyone's got their role to play in the world, whether it's as a researcher or as an engineer.
That's true, they do.
And we wouldn't be fit to call ourselves artisans of Basel if we weren't willing to come help the professor's favorite student.
Well, thank you very much then. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Townsend, what could the CEO want with someone like me?
I guess they did say trap, even when it wasn't strictly a trap card.
What? Hold on a second. What do you... But this is the professor's... I'm on my way.
One day we'll get a good look at his face, chat.
Ugh. What nasty crap is Townsend up to this time?
Duelist Kingdom had the best rules, Chris. My giant soldier of stone is going to attack a spell card that I played myself, and it's going to dramatically affect the way that all of your cards work. Capital of Calvard, Edith, 5th District, Augur. Hey, Aramis! Maybe we'll actually be able to go explore Aramis for a little bit. Class 1A, 6th period, History of the Republic. You like the Battle City Sage movie? I don't know if I ever watched any of the movies. I remember once I binged like 200 episodes and then never actually got around to finishing the show despite making it to like the start of the final arc of like Yugi's Duel Monsters, the first series. But yeah. Roughly 100 years ago, the Calvardian monarchy was approaching its breaking point. Outside of Calvard, the vast empire in East Lemuria had fallen, and the empire had annexed Crossbell for the umpteenth time. Yeah, how many times have they done that? Meant the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City season. Okay, fair. Broke the flotation ring, so now it's crushing your monsters. But wait! It's not crushing your monsters just yet. They're because of the Swords of Revealing Light. Oh, now that goes away, but your monsters can't run because of your frickin' thing preventing them from leaving. It made no sense, and I loved it. Meanwhile, at home, citizens were starving, and the aristocracy ruled with an iron fist, ignoring the people suffering. Yeah, that was it. It was the Chaos Shield. This led to a group of unlikely heroes standing up to fight against injustice, led by Sheena Dirk, a Firebrand student. And at the time, few were willing to lend an ear to the seeming pipe dream of democratic revolution that she spoke of. But in due course, it began to resonate with the young in particular, and before long, she found herself leading a popular movement. The elites of the time fought hard to keep her movement at bay, causing many to lose their lives, and for Sheena herself to be locked away. Not Shahina! Oh wait, this, different person. But they cannot stop the movement from becoming Revolutionary Army with Dirk as its symbol. It was this army that toppled the kingdom. Even then, she still had the betrayal of her friend, August the Philosopher, and the invasion of the Empire's provincial armies to contend with. But in the end, Sheena Dirk went on to become Calvard's first president and achieved a great many things during her time in power. Miss Claudel, could you give us an example or two? But the best was using my living arrow to fuse my mammoth to your ultimate dragon. Yeah! See, Duelist Kingdom basically played by Dungeons and Dragons rules. Except instead of a dungeon master, you just said what happened to your opponent, and they didn't get the chance to be like, no, I don't think it should work like that. It just does now.
Of course.
Her most well-known achievements are the Calvardian Constitution, which guides us to this day, and Edith's designation as our capital. However, I think that the founding of this very academy also deserves a special mention. The opinions of a great many thinkers, including her comrade, the artist Aramis, were reflected in its creation. But even the Royal Academy in neighboring Liberal and a military academy in Erebonia, our enemies at the time, served as inspirations.
Our enemies at the time? I guess you're not strictly speaking on the enemies anymore, but... Or Bandit Keith saying his machines can't be affected by magic attacks. Yep, exactly, see?
Aramis was founded to be a place where people of all races, nationalities, and beliefs could come together for the benefit of all. And I believe that as a result, it is a perfect embodiment of the ideals upon which our republic was established.
Very good, Agnes. See, if this were Cold Steel, I would have gotten AP if I gave that answer. Quite so. Among her accomplishments, that one is especially pivotal. Aramis became the first head of this academy, and the influence his works had on the field of art cannot be... Boy, Agnes is so smart. She's so pretty, too.
Talk about stiff competition, huh?
Shush! Pay attention to the lesson.
Yep, he has stiff competition. Until Joey turned it against him with Grave Robber. True, true. Homeroom after class. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, next week marks the beginning of your educational visitations. However, there are still a few of you who haven't chosen where they want to go. Much like the school festival in April, this is a test of what you can do independently. You'll need to book your own lodgings as well, so I expect at least a few submissions by the start of next week. That will be all. If you would, class representative.
Yes, sir. Stand. Bow.
Don't be jealous if Anya's likes Van. Again, she's 16, he's 25. No. 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 I know it's out of the country, but Crossbell's a top contender for me. Yeah, I'm dying to see Arkansas in person. Or sorry, right, 24. That does not change my answer, Crimson. I'm interested in Crossbell too, but I want to visit somewhere quintessentially Calvardian this time. Oraceon looks so pretty. I can't wait. Longport or Messeldom wouldn't be bad choices either. I want to go see the ocean. I'm quite interested in Tharbad too, especially that film festival they just had. You would have wanted to go during the film festival. To be fair, Chris, I also wish I was 24 again. Can I turn back time? So, what's eating away at you? What do you mean? We're talking about where you want to visit, of course. Admittedly, the whole thing isn't a compulsory part of our curriculum, so any first or second year can choose not to go. But you're not seriously considering passing it up, are you? Was I that easy to read? Well, you both already know my circumstances, and I suppose they're not worth hiding to begin with, but I still don't know whether my job will need us to go anywhere, so I'm waiting until the last minute to decide. That didn't stop Reen's ex-teacher staring. True, but also that was when he was older, not when he was still 16. Also, even when he was older, I still felt a little bit awkward with that one. I knew it. Oh, this is Albert. I knew it. You do seem to take a lot of business trips with that gig, huh? They got another new face recently, though, right? That concierge maid woman? Oh, or are you so concerned she's gonna get a lead on you? She is supposed to be really pretty. That's not the issue here.
Sounds like someone's having fun in here.
Hi, Ren. Do you join my party this chapter? Don't answer that chat. Oh, Ren. Phew, good afternoon.
The same to you. I'll be doing a bit of visitationing myself, incidentally, since I enrolled this year. If we end up going to the same place, I'll do what I can to help with your lodgings. By the way, I think it's fine to leave your decision until the last minute if you're that concerned about your work-school balance.
Thank you. You're teasing me again, aren't you? Still, I appreciate you saying so. Yep, it's Ren. Well, either way, I'd way rather stick with you, Agnes. That's why you haven't picked either, right, Albert? I just don't want to rush into a decision. Where are you planning on going, anyway? Crossbell, like so many others?
Actually, I know a few too many people there for that to be a good choice.
I mean, you're on good terms with most of the people there, although I guess if the whole point is to go to places that you wouldn't normally go and meet new people, then yeah, I guess that would be a reason to not go to Crossbell.
I visited Longport and Oraceon plenty too, and Tharbad isn't quite as enticing with the festival over.
Thank you. I really wonder about her sometimes. She's just one big mystery.
No, I've made my mind up to go somewhere else entirely.
Ren wouldn't go to Crossbell like Chris. Are you saying Chris wants to go to Crossbell? I would go to Crossbell, chat. Chris, you also love Crossbell? Heck yeah.
A city that's like no other for experiencing both Calvard's history and its innovation, filled with wisdom and technology.
Ah. We're going to Crossbell together. Heck yeah, Chris.
A place where you can see the future of the Zypha Standard, the Orbal Network, and so much more.
Does she want to go to the Vern building, chat? Oh, you mean... That's right. Arkwright Solutions headquarters. What? Also, what's up with that voice? That's not your voice, Ren. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I should speak in my voice instead of someone else's. Chapter 4, Disaster Protocol. You know what I just realized? I didn't make my announcement over on Blue Sky and Facebook.
I read your report. I'm pleased to see everything seems to be going swimmingly.
One brief moment while I officially announced that I'm live over on the other mouse. Oh, I guess mouse is dead. Hold on, I should probably plug that in then. Where is my... There you are. A mouse being dead makes it very easy for a, whatchamacallit, a cat to catch it. Okay, much better. Mommy number 5, yes.
I foresee no major issues in you conducting your support and operational work from Edith. As such, I will leave all but emergency matters to your discretion while you're with Arkwright Solutions.
Thank you very much. I will continue to report all I can regarding the Almada matter, too, aside from the agreed exceptions.
Please do.
Is that the president? Like the Calvard president?
Although I can't help but feel that much will fall under the exceptions umbrella.
I do apologize about that. However...
Oh, I didn't mean to sound critical of you. This arrangement doesn't violate the terms of our agreement in any way. I'm just sure you appreciate that we cannot allow complete free reign a la a certain society's agents.
True.
Of course. That degree of freedom would not befit a corporate setting.
That is true.
Huh. Now, I am very interested in the actions of Van Arkwright and his personal hollow, just as much as I anticipate perusing your own data from your time there. I'm counting on you, Ms. Twinings.
I will not disappoint you, Mr. Thorndyke.
Thorndyke. The name is
The
certainly
Duke truly
sounds
is an
familiar.
enigma, even to those in it like me.
I'm trying to remember who Thorndyke is. Don't answer that.
They prioritize profit above all else, but also use a perfect mixture of truth and lies to blur just how far their reach really extends.
Chris Thorndyke from Sonic X. Damn it, I said not to tell me, Chris. Mods, ban him.
But I suppose I'm in no position to decry that. Well then, it's time I started work for today.
Indeed. Officially, you're a part of my party now.
Oh, there you are. Someone's in a good mood today.
Hey, done with school for the day?
I was kidding there, Chris. We're not banning you. At least I don't think so. I don't have any mods here to ban you anyway, so yeah, you get away this time.
I sure am. Are you doing some maintenance before work? You're so dedicated.
My girl only deserves the best.
That is true. You ban yourself? Damn. Oh yeah, your core used cars to get around too, right? Your pop's a car buff at all? I don't know if I'd say that. He drives a Leno, that I know. Oh, but he's pretty picky about his tires and shock absorbers? Whatever those are. I bet. If you're driving across mountains and deserts all the time, you need only the best. You have no idea how much work I had to put into tuning her up so we'd have a smooth ride over the sand dunes in Tharbad. Really? I would have never guessed you did anything special. Okay, let me give you a primer. So the most important tweaking you can do is to the suspension, right? And what's that over there? Yeah, that. It came in from Elslame this morning. Elslame. It's a present from the Crown Prince. That's right.
I threw in a
Prince
bonus
Sharid.
on top of your base reward, so you have something extra to look forward to. It will arrive separately.
Ooh, what is it, chat? It's a custom part made with the top quality materials. And by top quality, being successor to the throne means real money to burn. Kinda pisses me off that he conveniently sent it just as it was starting to get too snug for everyone to fit in. Is it something designed to add more seats to the back of the car then? Huh? How'd you guess? I think I've told you this before, but I've got a brother who left our corps and set out on his own. I don't remember you saying that, but cool. When he came back to the village for a brief visit last year, he had something like that attached to his car too. Though it's possible he's got a different car now. Gotcha. He's probably riding the same one if I had to guess. You think so? Maybe you're right.
I thought I might find you here, Van. And hello, Fairy.
How's it going, Anya?
Yes!
You always get here 10 minutes early. I don't mind you being a little more lax, you know.
I'm sure you don't, but it's a hard habit to break once you've started.
That's fair enough.
Guess that means I can hit the hay a while longer then.
Hi, Aaron.
You should try taking a page or two out of her book, Mr. Serial Nightcrawler.
Hey, what I do in my free time's my business, Chief.
True, but you're supposed to be on the clock by now.
You do know it's almost noon.
Yeah, almost noon.
Hi!
I'm glad to see everyone gathered.
Now get some grub and get out of here before the lunch rush hits.
It's my daughter, chat.
Get out of here. Thanks a bunch. Let's go eat, guys.
Sure thing. Man, any more people and we won't know where else to put them.
Maybe, but I think it's nice.
Well, let's hope that we don't get any more party members then. The group had an early lunch at Montmartre. Once done, they gathered in the offices to plan their workload. This will be the final day of my trial period. I hope I'll be able to learn quite a bit from you all by the end of it. I'm not sure you even have anything to learn at this point. You know so much about everything here that it almost feels like we're the ones learning from you. She's already wrapped up all our pain-in-the-ass paperwork, too. You should make her the boss and be done with it. Hell no. But it really is a big help having you here. You're not an assistant so much as a superhero. But I'm sure you've got your share of other stuff to do elsewhere, so no need to cross every T and dot every I on my account. It's not doing the crew any favors to be so dry on work either. Start making some time for yourself. Oh, but I couldn't. I know I'm not as capable as you, but I'll work hard to narrow the gap between us. Where's Judith? We left her behind last chapter. So please, let me share some of the load. Everyone needs a good work-life balance. I'm here to help too. Why? If she wants to do all the tedious shit, just let her. Especially since someone's got something else on their mind, just eating away at them. Well, you just want an excuse to be lazy. That he does. Your wild combat style already makes you hard to fight with, you know. You want to take this outside, small fry? Let's do it. That's enough, you two. I would much rather all of you were able to focus on your studies and hobbies. But if you insist, I will endeavor to use some of my time for my own benefit. Glad to hear it. So, goes without saying that Rosette's coming with me today, but so is Anya's. Her orbital staff's just been updated, and I want her to try out this new service I've been hearing about. Fight with a 13-year-old. Yeah, Aaron, come on. Oh, that sounds good. To be honest, I don't know who I'd put my money on there, Crimson. I guess she would be a lot more suited to that than me. Yeah, since, you know, she actually has the orbital staff. Pretty sure I could master it in minutes if I gave it a whirl. Probably not. I don't know. Might be tough for someone with a wild combat style. You think Fairy since she was a Jaeger? Fair. Anyway, I'm still gonna bring one of you two along to round us out. Whoever's left will be handling the office work. Shopping, stuff like that. No slacking allowed. I wouldn't dream of it. Yeah, sure. Hurry up and pick then. Well, you know what? If only to make sure that he actually has to work, I'm gonna pick Fairy and leave Aaron behind. Anya's orbital staff has been updated to use more powerful subparts. Obtain the white headpiece too. So let's go see what this new service is about, shall we? We use it from a special computer in your room, right, Grisette? It would be kind of a tough battle between the two. Even if I do think I agree with Crimson that Fairy has the upper hand, it's not exactly one-sided. Yes, I'll point it out to you. Then lead the way. You remember this?
Off we go.
Do I have any new recipes? No.
What can I get you?
Oh, shit. I guess we can try to buy some new equipment. Never mind. Oh. I guess the subparts are pretty good. And then, sure, I'll buy this one for Anya's. Do I want to buy one for Fairy too? Lowered evasion, but everything else is up pretty high. Fairy's brother? What? She has a brother? How could you do this to me, Crimson? How dare you tell me about the thing that they were just talking about? Oh, I have a recipe that I never learned.
Here's your delivery.
Who is Batman? I don't know. Let's see here. There it is. Wild parfait recipe. I need beast essences.
Understood.
And again, I don't know where beast essences are, so I can't even, like...
This is the wrong way.
Let's see. Oh, right. I don't even know, like, where to go to find the beast essences. Is that the new device? Yes. This is a beta version of the virtual combat simulator the Marduk company is currently testing. Virtual, huh? Sounds pretty neat. Can we really use it for combat training? Indeed. It connects to each of your Zyphas in order to facilitate it. Ooh. However, please bear in mind that the simulator interferes with the user's neurotransmitters. Damage recovered will be felt, so do be careful. It's impressive it can do so much. It would make things easier to actually be in the situation, even if it's just a simulation. The nuts and bolts of how it all works go way above my head. Well, it's gonna come in handy, so we can be on the top of our game. By selecting Virtual Combat Simulator from Rosette's computer in your office desk, you can participate in simulated battles. It's a good way to do battles against enemies you fought as the Grendel, among others. Choose release shards or retreat to end the battle. More battles will be added as you advance the story. If you die in here, you die for real. It's true.
Activating Virtual Combat Simulator, beta version.
I guess I can redo previous boss fights here. Grendel boss fights, it sounds like, but we can redo boss fights.
Take you on.
Although we're not in Grendel form anymore. Just like in Spy Kids 3. Exactly. Why are you level 40?
Going all in.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Let's party!
Why are they level 40?
Activating drive.
Who decided that was acceptable?
This'll hurt.
Can I hit you both from the side? No.
It's over!
I can hit them both, but can only hit one of them from the side.
This'll hurt.
Let's party!
Here I go.
Ow.
You'll be sorry for that! Eat this, sucker! Falcon Talon!
I wonder if enemies have positional attacks. I'm guessing no, but maybe.
Get out of here!
Ow.
Get out of here! It's go time! Out with the bang! Soar for me! You've got this, Agnes!
Time to go all out.
I should probably have this set up. Can I get everybody?
Going all in.
Yes. It only involves putting everybody into the middle of, and by everybody I mean just her in the middle of all the enemies.
A chance. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Flames protect us.
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van! Aerial Buster!
Hit him fast, Fairy.
Good hit. Good hit. What are you especially weak to? Wada's.
Party! Get out of here!
Ow.
Here goes. There you are. Slice. Here goes. Flames, give me power. Yeah. You're finished. Take this. Rampage. He flinched.
Are we getting close? On one of them, it looks like. Maybe.
You'll be sorry for that!
Time to go all out. Keep it up. It's working. A chance.
Ow.
Let's party!
Good luck.
Set up Lacrest on everybody, which is good.
Get out of here!
Eat this! Keep moving, Van! They're down!
Rot chances? Did not get rotted.
Going all in.
Ooh, you only have 17,000 HP left. Sweet.
Keep it up! It's working! No!
Get out of here!
I won't lose!
Ow.
What should I do? Here I come! Ha! Aaron!
Ow. Boo. You're not supposed to miss, Aaron.
This'll hurt. It's over!
Get out of here!
It's gonna be close, I think.
Perfect chance! Keep it up! It's working! This'll hurt!
Going all in.
Okay, fine.
Here I
We'll
go.
do it like this. Ow.
Get out of here! You'll be sorry for that!
There we go! A chance!
Going all in.
You've got this, Anya!
By the heavens! Here!
Ooh, I didn't even realize that was going to be an insta-cast. I saw that there was a crit, did not think it would be an immediate cast.
Flames protect us! Here's some extra! Do your worst! Huh? It's the end of the line! Yeah! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Is that one down?
Not getting through!
Yes.
A chance! Show me what you got!
Good luck!
Cypher activate.
Probably fine there.
Falcon Talon! You've got this, Agnes!
Pull out all the stops.
Activating drive! Not getting through!
Alrighty.
Eat this.
Here goes!
Think we're gonna end up fine. Only have 7,000 HP left. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be okay. Ow.
Bring it on. Brace yourself.
That should finish him off. And if not, well... Thank you, Chris. Oh, wow, that dealt way more than I expect. I always significantly underestimate the power of the S-Crafts. Cleared the beta version of the Virtual Combat Simulator once. No, we're not going to be redoing that immediately. Ghoul Ida. Oh. What do I have in here? 250,000 Mira total. Employee of the month to Agnes. I now need to worry about giving employee of the month to Rosette. Having a total of 500,000 Mira. Excuse me. Hey, I've won one virtual battle. So I get a little mini reward for it. What's up, Aaron? You over here talking to Paulette? 7 years single, huh? Damn shame. Your man had a rockin' wife and a kid on the way and he was still thirsty? Talk about blowing a lead, the dumbass. A lady like you shouldn't have to settle for that. You thought about opening up again, finding yourself a real big fish? Dang, Aaron! Well, well, I appreciate your concern, but I'm quite content with where I am now. Sad. Down, boy. That's hers business and hers alone. I'll tell you right now, if you don't... Oh, this little bastard's got a death wish. What the... It's like somebody's got a sight on me. Idios almighty. It's nice to see this place is so lively. I'm quite the lucky lady to have such wonderful company. Yeah, we'll say that. Hey, new burger. 1600 HP and damage.
Come back soon.
If you're looking for Yume, she's out. She's on delivery duty just for today. She wanted to help out, so I got her to go deliver the lunches Paulette made. I just hope she doesn't trip or get lost or something. Oh, but she was just so precious. Had her little basket and everything. Place is back today, huh, Pops? Ooh, Yume's running errands? That's pretty exciting.
What's
Juicy coffee. I've already made one of those. Damn.
Be seeing you.
Aaron's about to be on fire. You are correct. Hi, Jin. You, in the maid getup. Look, Grandma, it's not what you think. I ain't said nothing yet. Shut your trap. I just seen her cleaning out here in the morning, so I wanted to chat with her a bit. Oh, that is simply an old habit of mine. Please, pay me no mind. I hold your own routine in much higher regard, Miss Jin. Your professionalism and diligence is truly inspiring. I've just been doing this for some 80 years. Ain't nothing. You do not look like you're 80 years old. 60 maybe, not 80. You sound like you got a good head on your shoulders, though. Real beauty, too. Brings me back to my youth. Anybody else feel a chill just now? Quiet! All of you! Frickin' kids. Another peaceful day in Old Town. Yeah, peaceful. I haven't missed one of those, have I?
I'm back soon.
That's the button. Nope, I've got them all so far. Let's hope not. Nope, have not. Have not missed any of them so far.
Oh, why hello. Looking is always free, you know.
So they say.
Come back for more anytime.
Sadly, you don't have anything new for me.
Kids are always so full of energy.
You know who probably has something new for me? The Orbital Shop.
Thanks for stopping.
Hi,
Do you
Chris.
know what you want?
Apparently, I missed out on a thing for Yume.
I hope to see
last
you again.
chapter.
Do you
I feel
know
bad
what you
now.
want?
Can I upgrade? I can. Do I want to? Honestly, I'm probably never using EP Charge 1s for the rest of the game, so changing these out to EP Charge 2s is okay. And then 600 EP. Not quite worth it yet.
I hope to see you again.
When I've got, let's see, 530, 530, 410, 520. Yeah, 300 EP. Restoration is fine. Hi, Rebecca. Whoa! Rosette? Wow, she really stuttered there. Is she alright? She might not be. I much enjoyed our dialogue on applied shard theory. Thank you very much. Not at all. I should be thanking you for putting up with all of my questions. Could I ask you about it more sometime? There's still some stuff I can't wrap my head around. It would be my pleasure. I'll answer whatever questions I can. No freaking way! That's awesome! Ain't that nice? It's, okay to actually voice your excitement, though. Don't have to bottle it up like that.
Indeed. Need something fixed?
Ooh, we're getting to level 3s. Ooh, Gaiaverse? Time to cast Earth Arts is cut by 50%. Seems very useful. Attack 3s, break 3s, burn level 2s. But before I worry about any of that... No! So close.
Hope to see you again soon.
Same. Actually, wait, there's another shop over here. Let's go ahead and make sure we hit up the bath before we forget. Hi, Yume! Here you go! Mommy's special lunch set! Thanks, Yume. I was just starting to get hungry. Here's the money and here's your tip. Make sure you count it all properly, okay? Okay. Looks like you're really on top of things, Yume. Of course. I'm the poster girl after all. Damn. 6 years old and you're running errands for Mom? Smart cookie. Yume has a bright future ahead of her. I believe that is called child labor. We need to arrest Paulette right now. Yume has gotten really good at running errands, hasn't she? Oh, I know. I should teach her about tipping. I bet she could rack up a ton of tips with that smile of hers. Slippery slope there. Better not go overboard.
Welcome to Laguna.
$200. Paulette is a hottie. You're not wrong.
That's the stuff.
You know, Van, if you just dipped while they were,
The steam feels
bathing,
quite pleasant.
you could probably get away from them. For at least a little while. But then again, that would mean he'd have to leave the bath. I don't think he wants to do that.
Make sure you don't catch a cold.
You got it, miss. We remember to go to the bath during chapter 4. 45 side quests. Damn. 100 chests plundered. We've got... We're close. Is there any other shops that I still need to go to? I've been there. Been there, been there. Been to both of you. Been there. Have not been over there. And of course we have the 4 SPGs.
What do I do?
First, let's go to the flower shop.
Say, why not take some flowers with? Say, why not take some flowers with you?
No. Actually, these are flowers, so we'll buy them. Also, floral muffins, because when you go to a flower shop, your first thought is, I want a muffin.
Hope I see you again.
At least that's my first thought every time I go to a flower shop. I've got 5 people I can hang out with. We've got Rosette, Judith, Elaine. We're definitely hanging out with her. Ren and Ashen Lu. I've got to choose 2 people here to not hang out with. I think Ashen is a fairly safe bet. Hi, Allie! I see you there. How are you doing? God, outside of Ashen, I don't know who to, for lack of a better word, ignore. I'm doing alright. Giving some gifts out to my
I'll take very good
party
care of it.
members. I was planning on hanging out with Elaine. I was not about to skip Elaine, Crimson. Don't worry. Allie's on a 10-stream streak. Heck yeah. I think I want to hang out with Ren. I definitely am going to hang out with Elaine. I don't really want to hang out with Ashen. And then it's a matter of Rosette or Judith. I'll worry about that. I'll worry about all that later when I've completed all of my side quests and have my ability to do things.
Then let's head over.
Oh, I need to actually go to the quest board first. Whoopsies. Excuse me.
Get out of here.
You know, you'd think there would be a thing right next to the quest board. There are 4 entrances that are basically the same place, with the bistro and like 3 different Arkwright solutions. But I can't go to the quest board?
Then let's head over.
What the heck, video game? I love seeing all of my chat smile. It's beautiful.
What do I do?
Okay, I guess the subway entrance is right there. Bounty in the Waterworks 2. We received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Satan District, halfway through the Waterworks. Monsters at Glare Dome requesting Arkwright Solutions. Handle this immediately from CID. Wonderful. There's still a lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards. Yes. Yes, we do.
Off we go.
Avenging Arrow. You know what I just realized? I'm going to be gaining a 4th free time point, so the only person that I really will end up ditching is Ashen. That works.
It's so convenient nowadays.
One
what
bullet
to do?
Oh, hi, Elaine. You came at just the right time. Oh no. Looking to shove more work onto us? No, we just wanted to ask you about something. Your ranks continue to swell, I see. My name is Rosette Twinings. I am a concierge for the Marduk Company. I am currently on a long-term loan to Arkwright Solutions, and hope to support Mr. Arkwright to the best of my abilities for the remainder of my contract. It is a pleasure to meet you. A long-term loan? And from the Marduk? Well, aren't you fortunate to have such capable and beautiful maid working for you? That's not why she's here. She's backing me up because I'm a Marduk tester, that's all. As a valued client, I aim to support and assist you in any way I am able. That includes your daily life, so please feel free to assign me any task you see fit. Can you not? Rosette looks the part, but I'm sure she'd be a splendid maid too. Anyway, let's get back on topic. We wanted to ask you about what happened in Tharbad. I figured Sylphide would have told you all the details already. She's given us her report, yes, but it left a lot of unanswered questions. We were hoping you could help fill in the gaps. Exactly. Like what really happened when you fought Almada's leader and how you managed to get him to retreat. Alright, shoot. I'll answer what I can. First question then. Are you certain that the puppeteer is connected to Almada? Yeah, she was one of the people who attacked Ida's core. Yeah, but she did say she was only contracted by him and isn't really a part of Almada. She's supposedly part of the organization that Melchior was originally affiliated with. The two of them were just terrifying. Much different from the Mafia. They got the eyes of a stone-cold killer, the both of them. Real pros, I'd bet. Not that the Mafia doesn't stoop that low, but it ain't really their style. They're more the kind to beat the shit out of you and then blackmail you. Those two? Nah, they wouldn't do that. If the victim's not dead, then it ain't good enough. Death is their endgame. The girl's bad, but Melchior's in a class of his own. He enjoys the kill about as much as toying with his prey beforehand. Perhaps the organization she and Melchior originate from is focused on assassination. I suspect I know which one, too. And I suspect you're right about it. It clearly is an organization separate from Almada altogether, even if it's evident that the connections between the two run deep. That's ominous. We'd have options available if it was just your run-of-the-mill Mafia. We'll have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Though there's something else that bothers me regarding Almada. Where they're getting their mirror from, I take it? Exactly. We've already established that Almada used Vegas films to spread those illegal drugs among the people in Tharbad. But acquiring so many and sneaking them into Orbital hookahs must have cost an eye-watering amount of money. And for no profit either. That's true. It's not something you can do without having a lot of mirror to spare. Could have always raised it over time via illegal means, but I don't think that's it. I ain't got a clue what the source really is, though. I see. Either way, talking with you is definitely illuminating. Thank you for your time. If you learn anything else, please let the guild know. We will. The guild's cooperation is going to be vital in taking down Almada. Not that it makes sense for a little solutions agency like us to be handling something this big to begin with. So if you guys learn anything, don't be stingy and let us know too. As long as our interests align, we will. Much as I'd rather you not be involved with them in the first place. Too late for that one, Elaine. I don't want to be involved with them either. But it ain't that easy when they've already got their eye on you, and won't take no for an answer. I feel like there's more to it than that. I suspect your nature wouldn't let you avert your eyes from them, even if you could. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I swear.
Come on, I'm begging you.
Anyone to talk to up here? Fee? Is Fee here? Fee, are you over here? You're not Fee. Let's go back downstairs. Okay, where's that bulletin board? There's also some shops in here that I can start buying things from. Once again. I imagine you have all the same things. Yes.
What'll you
As
have
for
today?
you, you don't have anything new whatsoever.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
You also have the exact same things.
Good grief.
Oh yeah, I made a note last time. Not a physical note, but I noticed last time. I haven't actually looked at any of your costumes. So let's do that. Battle maid suit. I mean, I guess. I can already tell that her swimsuit's pretty great. Oh yeah. Now that's a good suit, chat. What about hair colors? Oh, you don't come with a hair color accessory? Huh. That or when I was going through all the costume accessories earlier. Not that I'm seeing. Not looking super, super closely, but also. Looks like we got a quest. My father's become ensnared by a suspicious new religion. I don't want to force him to quit, but I'm rather worried that I haven't heard from him, so I ask if it's possible for you to check on his safety. I'll be waiting below the pedestrian bridge near the Orbital store. Ooh, new religions? Sun's still not gone. Let's check the next board. Yes.
I know the guild can help.
Don't know why I needed to check the map there. Not just Longport, but Tharbad also got caught up in that mess a few weeks ago. The media's been pretty mum about it, but I don't doubt A has something to do with it. Talk about getting around a bit. You hear anything about what's going on in Longport? Just here saying nothing specific. But the others might finally be getting serious. Not a whole lot an ordinary citizen like me can do other than pray things stay peaceful. You ain't exactly my definition of ordinary citizen, but alright, we'll keep an eye out. That we will. As for now, how about we take the opportunity to restock on medical supplies?
Does anything catch your eye?
No. Not really.
I hope I see you again.
Weston department store.
I don't know.
What about
I'm
you?
proud of all my
You got
wares.
any new food? You do not.
It's been a pleasure.
Have bought all of this food in the past.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
You don't even have a new gift.
We await your next visit.
Is there a shop up here? No. Okay. I don't believe there's anything else on this zone other than where the quest wants me to go. Yeah. I can come back for that in a little bit.
Time to depart.
For now, the Satan district to find my last quest. Ah, yes, and the waterworks themselves. Get out of my way. Why does everybody like to get in my way,
We
Chad?
have full confidence in our products.
Congratulations. Unfortunately for me, I am once again poor.
We await your next
I guess I
visit.
got the Sepith Mass from the virtual simulator. Also, what is my current level? 39. Okay, never mind. That explains why the boss was able to get away with being at, what was it, level 40? I'm like, how can you be so high level? I forgot that this isn't Tales of Berseria,
Thanks, pal.
where I was like mid to upper 20s by the time I left off the other night.
Very well.
Let's see what we've got.
Looks like we got a quest. Due to various reasons, I cannot reveal the details of the request here. Please forgive me. Danger is approaching my lady, and I need your help to save her. I shall explain everything in person. I will be waiting beneath the overpass in the Satan district. Daughter in danger. Okay, that's all the boards checked. We have 3 jobs on today's docket. Yeah, we gotta take care of at least 2 of them by the day's end. Alright then. How do you think he decides how many quests we need to do? Just like, yeah, today feels like a 2 kind of a day. Like a 2 quest day. Yo, we got a request from Rumsfeld. You the guy? I'm the Spriggan from Arcride Solutions. Ah, yes, thank you. It's good to put a face to the name. Your quest entailed rescuing a young lady? Yes, let's get right to it. I haven't much time. The lady in question is Berzelia, the daughter of the CEO of the Bank of Edith. Hey, I think I've played that one. My name is Rumsfeld, and I serve as the young Mrs. Butler and bodyguard. Oh wow, that's one of the biggest financial institutions in Calvard. They have a watertight reputation from what I hear. They do everything by the book. Wow, that's impressive. So she's really rich? Okay, so what's the situation? Right, it brings me shame to admit, but she's been kidnapped. We don't know who the perpetrator might be. It only happened last night. As a caretaker, I'm just... Yeah, that's serious. I was worried that's what it was. Sounds pretty dire. Did the kidnapper make any demands? What other information do we have to go on? Well, the young miss is a semi-permanent resident here at the hotel penthouse, you see. Her father arranged it for her, hoping it would let her live more on her own in terms of... more on her own terms than if she were at his house. But last night, the young miss slipped away for a night to herself, and she failed to return. This morning, we found a ransom note delivered to the hotel written for the president. We have your daughter 10 million mira in cash. Bring the money to the exchange point. Bring police or bracers and we kill her. Indeed. Some individual or group has captured her. The culprit also sent to the mobile terminal Berzelia has been using. They're meticulous to a terrifying degree. That's why I turned to you. We need your help to investigate these villains. We'd also like you to accompany her father to the exchange point. Oh, I get it. They said no police or bracers, but maybe they'll count a Spriggan as exception. Okay, we alright taking this on now? Yeah, sure. We're on the case. Thank you ever so much. I knew I could count on you. So first off, can we talk to the dad? Where is he? Well, the CEO, her father, rather is often busy with his work. He's currently overseeing a project to bring orbital network coverage to rural areas in Calvard. And this involves traveling to said areas. He has no network signal out there. We've been unable to contact him. Yeah, that's a problem. If he doesn't have any signal, we straight up can't call him, right? Yeesh. Talk about bad timing. So that pretty much puts him out of the question. You gotta do this on our own, sounds like. I did observe some strange behavior that might be relevant to the case. Lately, Berzelia has been refusing her bodyguard's company when she goes out. She frequents the Tyrell district on those days. I see. We would keep a watch on her from a distance when she would go there. And we found that she had befriended this young man who, pardon my judgment, but he has the air of a ruffian about him. Ooh, she's got a boyfriend? And he's a bad boyfriend. Huh. Could he have roped Berzelia into something shady? Well, in spite of it, their interactions were surprisingly cordial. The young man would buy her ice cream, take her to movies. By all accounts, they were simple friends. We had thought she was in good hands and that we could give her some space, but evidently not. I see. That makes me curious about the young man's background. Same. Let's get to work. First up, Tyrell. Oh, do we have some time before they want the ransom money? We do have time. By all means, take whatever time you need to investigate. The criminals specified Dirk Memorial Park as the exchange point. I will await you at the park's entrance. Once you've completed your investigation, please rendezvous with me. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan indeed. Alright, gang, let's get out there and start digging for clues. Let's hit up that ice cream vendor first and see what they have to say. Understood. I'll keep tabs on the time we have left until the handover.
Time to start.
Good idea. Okay, no evidence for this whatsoever. First guess is that somehow... Oh, that's what that is. Somehow I think that she wasn't kidnapped. She, quote-unquote, kidnapped herself. Like I said, I have no evidence to actually support that, but that's my first gut instinct.
Please step on up.
Hey, do you got a
Thank you for
anything
coming.
new? No, you do not.
Catch a revival show.
Oh, it's the film that won the Leon d'Or.
It looks like they're re-releasing it in theaters.
Yeah,
checks
but they're
out.
only doing nighttime showings since it's been out for half a year now.
Ah, welcome.
Oh, I already have all
I
of
hope
your
to see
stuff
you again.
too.
This feels great.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
You want to go use the bathroom? Then your mom was having a big coughing fit for like 10 minutes, so I was just making sure she was okay, but you're back now. Welcome back. I hope that your mom is okay. Oh, it looks like the movie theater changed its banners. Hey, you're right. They were for Golden Blood before, but now they're showing Wolves Requiem. Could that be a result of the awards that the Tharbad film at the Could that be a result of the awards at the Tharbad Film Festival? She's doing okay now? Good. Good to hear. That's what I put my money on. It's been like that with other film festivals, too. Also, I feel like I should ask because I know that if it were me, I would forget about it. Do you still need to use the restroom? Because if so, maybe you should do that. Whatever movie takes the top prize away sees a big jump in moviegoers. You did already went? Okay, good. Good. Because I am the type of person who will be like, yeah, I need to pee. And then I just won't for like 10, 15, 20 plus minutes. And I'm like, why didn't I go? Ah, okay, that's a little harder to ignore sometimes. So it makes sense they'd switch out the banners now to promote the latest hot thing. That's true. I've been seeing all kinds of things leaning in that direction lately, not just movie theaters. Feels like every magazine lately is pushing interviews and specials about Nina. At this point, she must be getting as much media exposure as Judith. Part of that's probably her agency striking while the iron's hot and getting her out there. You gotta figure. Especially while Judith's got tabloids like BuzzRadar going to town on her, writing pretty much whatever they please. Whatever, indeed. I saw a headline recently that claimed she was brooding after she lost the award for Best Actress to Nina. Hi, DJ! How's it going? Really? I don't think she'd be like that if you ask me. Exactly. If anything, I imagine it would light a fire in her to work even harder. That's true, it would. Hell, I've seen those rags claim she's even got herself a boyfriend these days. What? She does? They're tabloids we're talking about here. What do you think? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. We are missing Yuki, it's true. Doesn't matter if what they're published is real or total bullshit. Long as it makes the money, that's what counts. Just chilling before going to bed soon? Understandable. I appreciate you coming to my stream to chill. Hopefully you didn't choose me because you're like, oh, Jinopei's voice puts me to sleep, so I'll go there and pass out immediately. Hopefully I can at least keep you entertained for a bit. Don't go taking him at her word. Though I gotta say, a certain someone seems awful invested in the woman's love life. I'm not so sure invested is the right word for it. It's just a little surprising to hear that out of nowhere. But you're right, it's good to be cautious with those. I am playing Daybreak, true.
Did you see? There's a new movie.
Is there a new movie? Welcome, can I get you a ticket for something? What's playing right now?
We have merchandise for the movie on sale.
I don't remember which movies I've watched. I know I can look that up. Hang on. Should be trails through Nightfall without letting you stream? Hey, now! Though you're not entirely wrong. Okay, so I have seen Golden Blood, Sober Curious, and This Side of Haven. Bleh. So I've seen Golden Blood and neither of the other two. Oh man, I didn't watch Perfect Driver 1. How many tickets do you wish to buy? Alright then, who should I invite?
Thank you for your
You know what? We're working on Rosette EOTM. I have no idea if this even matters for EOTM. We'll invite Rosette. And sure, we'll invite your boy Aaron. Tickets for Perfect Driver 2? It'll be 600 Mira for 3. Van decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company along to tag with him, they made their way to the theater. Excuse me. It has nothing to do with Employee of the Month? Too bad! Rosette's getting to watch a movie anyways. Philip, a young fledgling Z1 race car driver, is the son of Louis Adler, the legendary racer. Tormented by the crushing weight of his father's legacy, Philip rebels against him, shattering the bond they held in the process. Jess raises their bonds. Fair. Shortly thereafter, Louis gets into an accident and perishes on the spot. With little time to process this untimely death of his father, Philip is thrust into the Grand Prix, his focus fractured and his will dwindling. That poor little girl that was kidnapped. Look, she'll be fine. We've got until, like, what, 1 o'clock, and we started this movie at 12:30? Well, she'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. Movies are more important, Crimson. But then, in the final lap of the race, when all hope of victory was nearly lost, the words of his father echo in Philip's mind. Gas is on the right, you dipshit! Oh, right!
The thing you gotta aim for ain't the finish line. You're gonna have to think way beyond that. If you want to be a legend, set your sights on a goal to call your own, then speed past it.
Ooh. This is the 5-hour cut? Yeah!
Unbelievable! Philip's taken the lead. He's past last year's champion, Max. Look at that little Lino of his go. Something's really lit a fire in him. Nothing's gonna stop him now.
I still find it weird that they bothered to voice these movies.
Second thought.
And then some cutscenes aren't even fully voiced, but they can voice this.
Racing here.
I found it, Dad. I found my goal beyond the finish line. I just
The
wish I
second
could have
finish
found it
line.
while you were still here. I'm going to leave you in the dust, Louis Adler. I won't stop racing until I override every legendary record you ever set.
Heck yeah, Philip. Sons definitely tend to have a different kind of relationship with their dads compared to their moms. And they really shouldn't try to force themselves to be all buddy-buddy if it doesn't come to them naturally, if you ask me. You know, speaking of dads, I don't know if I've ever heard much about yours. That's because I never knew the guy, and Gien was much more of a grandfather to me. Just goes to show that you don't need a dad in your life to make life work, I guess. I don't know if I'd say that, Aaron, but, sure. Huh, kind of a deep thought for you. I guess you do have a brain somewhere in that head of yours. Burn! Oh, shut up. I still feel slightly on edge after watching that film, albeit in a good way. The races were so engrossing, I could feel my hands tensing up before I even knew it. He has daddy issues, it's true, Chris. For a movie that puts the human drama front and center, they still put a lot of effort into the racing. I'd love to hop into the passenger seat with a pro driver like that sometime, and feel what it's like to whip a car around like that. Gotta be wild. I will say, ordinarily, I strive to provide a safe, comfortable riding experience for my clients while driving. However, if you wish for me to make an exception, I can certainly show you what I am truly capable of. I'm gonna be real with you, Rosette. I'm more than a little tempted to take you up on it. But let's not get up to any trouble, alright? I'm surprised that Aaron's not the one talking about wanting to do races here. As you wish. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. And of course we're gonna buy one. Get 25 points with both of them.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
One bullet.
I've been to that shop. Oh.
Catch a revival showing.
How about some? Hey there. What do you?
You don't have anything new. Cool.
How about some nice cold ice cream? Hello.
Cool, let's buy some ice cream. I feel like there was something else important that we were supposed to be doing here. Whatever it was, it couldn't have been that important, right?
Thanks for shopping.
Yeah, exactly. If you forgot about it, it wasn't that important. Cuts to kid in the rain at soccer practice. Hey there. I'm a private investigator working on a case with my assistants here. We're looking into a couple of people for one of our clients at the moment. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I got what you were throwing down. Have you had a rich-looking girl stop by your stall by any chance? She would have had a young guy with her. Something of a delinquent? Oh yes, I know exactly who you must be talking about. They look like the oddest pair together, so they stuck out like a sore thumb. That's great. Could you tell us more about them? Do you remember what they were talking about? What was your impression of them? Let me think. For two people who seemed about as different as you could get, they were getting along unusually well. Like, they were pretty good friends. Maybe even roommates. The guy looked like he has a bit of a rough character, but he was telling her all kinds of things about the Tyrell district. As for the girl, she seemed pretty worried about her relationship with her dad. He was being pretty sweet and trying to give her advice from what I could hear. That's interesting. So she was talking about her family? Judging by what Rumsfeld told us, it definitely sounded like she and her father weren't all that close. Maybe that's been bothering her. Could you tell us a bit more about the guy? Anything that stuck out about him? Every little detail helps. He didn't seem all that remarkable to me, so it's hard to know just what to say. But he did seem surprisingly naive for a guy who otherwise looked like a troublemaker. I can tell you that much. I think I also heard him mention that his mom runs a general store over in Old Town. Did you say general store? Heh. All the people it could have been. Had to be him, huh? Wild. What do you mean, Mr. Arkwright? Is that to say you might know the identity of the young man in question? Yeah, you could say that. Think about it. Old Town General Store, deadbeat son. Only one guy I can think of who ticks all the boxes. And that's Flame Emperor Crimson. I'm talking about Eddie, the son of the lady who runs the Newberry General Store. Or him. Oh, now I get it. You must be right. Ed, and Eddie. I've heard some rumors before that he likes to go out partying at night. We still don't know how the hell a guy like him wound up meeting such a rich girl, though. There's got to be more to this story still. We need to find out more. If you're looking for someone else to talk to, why don't you try Macmillan Cafe? I've seen the two of them talking out on the terrace before a handful of times, so there might be someone there might know something. I see. Thank you for the information. We'll be sure to look into it. To be fair, I didn't say Chris. I said Flame Emperor Crimson. I used your government name.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
So clearly I was talking about you.
Did you know?
Hello, Giselle. Hey there. I'm a private investigator working on a case with my assistants here. We're looking into a couple of people for one of our clients at the moment. You see any young rich girls hanging out with a rough around the edges guy come around here recently? Doesn't have to be a big lead or nothing. Whatever you know, we'd appreciate it if you shared it with us. Ooh, a private investigator, huh? That's a neat job you have. You wouldn't happen to be that famous Spriggan everyone likes to talk about in these parts, would you? How does she know, chat? Spriggan? Sorry, I've got no idea who you're talking about. Not to be rude, but we're pressed for time. We know those two have been to this cafe, and we're looking to find someone who can tell us more. I don't know why the game tells us to talk to this girl up on the roof, who is clearly a customer. You'd think we'd be talking to, like, the manager or somebody. Sorry if I offended you. Just not every day I get to talk to people like you. Anyway, I definitely know who you're talking about. I've seen those two people sitting at that table over there a lot lately. They get up to some pretty interesting conversations. I know it's rude, but I can't help but listen in on them, you know? Maybe ask what they've discussed in those conversations? Well, earlier the girl was asking him all sorts of things about kidnapping. Oh no! Like, what sort of cases have there been before? What goes into kidnapping someone? Stuff like that. He had this serious expression on his face, but she looked happy and excited for some reason. Okay, so she is kidnapping herself and trying to get her own ransom money. I think I figured that part out. I was guessing that like forever ago, though. If only she'd thought to ask me. I'm an expert in that sort of thing. I could have told her everything she wanted to know and then some. This woman appears to have some very peculiar interests. That's so weird. Why would she want to talk about kidnapping? She must have had some sort of reason. Wait, could it have something to do with this case? Yeah, though we still don't have enough proof yet to be sure. I don't know what you guys are going on about, but it sounds like you were able to figure something out. Glad I was able to help. Oh, one more thing. That guy seems to run with a pretty tough crowd. You better be careful if you're going to keep investigating him. Huh? What sort of people are you talking about? I don't know. Maybe the gang that they mentioned he was in last chapter? From what I've overheard, he belongs to Desire. They're a nasty gang. Fighting, stealing, blackmailing. You name it, they've done it and more. I hear one of their members got killed last month, and then some Spriggan told his girlfriend that he was cheating on her. That sounds like an absolutely terrible and chaotic thing to do, and not at all lawful. Those people aren't above doing anything. Whatever it takes to get what they want, they'll do it without blinking an eye. I don't think that guy understands what he's gotten himself into. He seems to believe they have more honors and morals than they really do. The girl didn't seem to know any better either, and just went along with what he had to say. We've talked to him before in the past. His name's Eddie, and that was more or less the impression he gave me, yeah. That makes me think they might just be using him for all he's worth if his outlook toward them is that rosy. That's what I wanted to warn you about. It's not him you need to be concerned about. It's the people he works with that could be a problem. Right, it's entirely possible Eddie's being put up to something without realizing it. Thanks for the tip. You've given us a lot to work with. Now that we know all of that, where should we go next? I think we've got a good handle of what's probably going on here. Now we just need to confirm our findings and go from there. For now, we should figure out what's been going on with Eddie. Time to take a trip to Newberry and Old Town. Onwards. Hey, we can go straight to Newberry.
Oh, why hello. Looking is always free.
Anything new in the past, like, 2 minutes? Bring myself up to at least 20 of everything.
Come back for more. Come back for more anytime.
Hey, Brenda. I'm dropping by because of a job. I wanted to ask about your son. Mind telling us what your kid's been up to lately? Oh, Adios. Should I be worried? Did that boy of mine do something? No, nothing to be alarmed about. We're looking into something and we thought we'd ask him a few questions. How's he been doing lately? Feel free to go into as much detail as you can, please. Oh, that's a relief. Or as much as can be, really. I get nowhere an end of stress when it comes to that boy. Excuse me. As for how he's been lately, something does come to mind. He usually doesn't have a single mirror to his name and will constantly demand that I lend him some. But he looks like he's been doing well lately. Actually, he even said he'd finally pay me back all he owed. That's good news, isn't it? You don't sound excited. I know for a fact that boy doesn't have a job, not even a part-time one. The money he's been getting is coming from that gang he's a part of. And if that's not enough, they said they might promote him if he did good with his current job, if you can believe it. I think he mentioned it having to do with helping this girl he'd met, but I didn't really get it. The plot thickens. Must be some big shit he's up to if they're offering him authority. There's also the matter of the girl in question. At this point, I believe we can more or less piece together what his task entails. So Eddie's really up to something dangerous, isn't he? A stupid son of mine. Could you please lend him a hand? Despite everything, I'm still his mother and would hate to see him hurt. Don't even need to ask. Neighbors gotta look out for each other. Exactly. I'm glad we were finally done talking to Brenda. That was a lot. We have everything we need to report back to Mr. Rumsfeld now, don't we? Correct. Considering the two sides are where the two sides are supposed to meet, the timing couldn't be better. Which means we're heading over to Dirk Memorial Park next. We'll take the time to go through all the info we gathered and come up with an action plan. Sounds good to me. Time to go beat up some people, chat. Dirk Memorial Park.
Time to depart.
You love violence? Same. Is that really my first save since starting the chapter? Whoops. Ooh, Celestial Balm. For watching a bunch of movies. Oh, it's so good to see you all. I gather your investigation into the culprit is finished, yes? Would you please inform me of what you found? Sure. We've more or less figured out what led to all of this. It's gonna take some explaining, so we'll go one step at a time. First thing you should know is your girl's been hanging out with a local punk named Eddie. He's part of a gang known as Desire, though he hasn't really fit in with them much until now. Desire? I've heard of that group. People say they're so ruthless and cunning. Even the police closely monitor their movements. I mean, that's the sign of a strong gang, right? If the police are after them? It's true. Yet despite all of that, it seems that Eddie's been making a fair bit of money lately. In fact, it all started happening right when he and Berzelia first met. We have reason to believe those two facts are connected to each other. I think I understand what you're trying to say. Essentially, you believe that this Eddie fellow is receiving payment in exchanging for befriending my lady. I would have my first assumption would have been that she is giving him money. Yeah, something like that. Considering who he hangs out with, it makes sense that Desire would put him up to this. Although it's possible that the money might actually come directly from Berzelia herself. That's what I think. I see. To that end, we've uncovered evidence that appeared to tie all of this together. According to his mother, Eddie said something rather peculiar to her. Namely, that if his so-called current assignment went well, he could be promoted to the gang's upper leadership. Considering the timing of this statement, it all feels all but certain that this assignment in question must refer to the kidnapping and ransom. I see. I believe I understand the situation now. Basically, it was Eddie who committed the kidnapping, while Desire was the organization who masterminded it, correct? Yeah, but that's not all. This is where things get crazy. It looks like Berzelia herself was in on the plan, too. She was? Checks out more than you think, the more you think about it. Long story short, this whole thing is... us. Oh! Yeah, I guess kind of both. The truth of the matter is, this kidnapping is both real and staged at the same time. I will admit, I had the faintest suspicion deep down that may indeed be the case. Now, let me rephrase my earlier assessment. In essence, my lady initially devised the kidnapping to be staged. However, now that Desire is involved, they're now attempting to turn it into an actual and with genuine stakes, yes? What an intricate 4SPG? Yeah, right? Bingo. They're only pretending to help her with her plan. But in reality, they're after a much bigger payday. Knowing how evil these guys are, I definitely wouldn't put it past them to try something like this. If only I had paid greater heed to my lady's loneliness. Perhaps she wouldn't have felt the need to go to such extreme lengths. I'm so sorry. I can only imagine how you must feel right now. It is what it is. Can't take back what's already happened. I think more than anything, she's trying to test her old man to see if he'll choose her over his work. Moving along, I believe the main question now is how to go about addressing the ransom itself. You do not have to respond to their demands. We can attempt to ambush them instead if you prefer. No, that's quite alright. My lady's safety is absolutely paramount. As much as I would prefer to avoid doing so, I'm fully willing to offer the money if that's what it takes. Are you sure? 10 million mira is a massive amount, even for the president of a bank. Indeed it is. Nevertheless, I'm prepared to take full responsibility for such a loss. I am certain that if my master were here, he would come to the same decision, without a doubt. As you wish. Alright then. We'll play things straight with them. But keep in mind, we're talking about a gang that had the guts to pull something like this in the first place. I don't think it's realistic to expect these goons to be on the up and up when it comes time to make the exchange. Best stay flexible and see how they act. Depending on how it all goes down, we may need to shift gears. If we do, we still might be able to get the girl back without you having to fork over any Mira. No promises, but we'll see. I appreciate the consideration. It's clear how professional and thorough you all are. Regardless, we still have some time remaining before our meeting with my lady's captors is set to commence. Shall we wait here until it's time to depart for the rendezvous point? Let me give it some thought. I think I'm gonna go watch another movie first. Wait, what? Yeah, like 2 more came out recently, and I think if I hurry, I can catch back-to-back showings. By then, the ransom will have already passed. Ooh, then I also have bowling at like 2:30. I can't miss that again. Wait, please. Gotta find a way to watch Perfect Driver 1. Exactly. Might as well. We're all set on our end. Actually, before we go, I doubt those goons would take too kindly to all of us rolling up at once. You should keep the number of people who meet with them down to a minimum. You okay if it's only me who tags along? Bowling, this isn't Yakuza. Chris, I need you to understand. Bowling existed before Yakuza. In fact, bowling, or the Yakuza were originally supposed to just be bowlers, and then they got involved in crime. That's, in fact, the Japanese word Yakuza literally translates to bowler in English. Name another game you can play bowling in? Wii Sports. Tell me I'm wrong. You can play bowling in Wii Sports. If you want a second game, Wii Sports Resort. Yakuza's bowling is fun. I've done a little bit of it. I haven't played a ton of Yakuza, but I've done a little bit of the bowling. I remember enjoying it. You mentioned Yakuza and summoned DJ. Yep, it's true. Certainly. That sounds like a wise suggestion. If I may make a suggestion, Mr. Arkwright, why don't you pretend to be my subordinate? Heh. Never thought I'd be an underbutler, but it works for me. In that case, the rest of us will remain close so that we can quickly move in should you require our assistance. You know, you'd think the woman already dressed like a maid would be the subordinate here, but okay. That sounds like a plan. Be careful, you two. Good luck, guys. You've got this. Thanks, guys. Stay sharp in case things go south. Where's my SP increase? Several minutes later, Van and Rumsfeld arrived at the location designated for the ransom delivery. With only moments to spare, the two came prepared, hauling an attaché case filled with Mira. There you are. Rumsfeld, you came! Oh, my lady. I'm so relieved you're all right. Whoa, now, let's not count our chickens before they've hatched. We specifically asked for the girl's pops to come do the trade-off, but I sure don't see him anywhere. What's the deal? Don't tell me he's the guy next to you. I find that a little hard to swallow. No, the master is currently away on business in a remote region. We, as her bodyguards, have been dispatched instead. Sorry, I'm not the guy you're looking for. But don't worry, we'll still make sure to bring what you're really after. You got 10 million Mira right here. Should be enough to satisfy ya. It's good enough. You did the bare minimum you were expected to, at least. Sucks to be you, though, eh, girlie? His own daughter gets nabbed, and your old man just throws some cash at the problem. Can't even be bothered to show his face. Don't you think it's a little suspicious that he's at work? Maybe he decided to ditch you and hang out with his girl toy instead. My father would never do such a thing. But I suppose that he doesn't love me after all, if even this failed to sway him. Berselia? My lady, you have nothing to fear. It's true that the master is ill-mannered at times, but there's nobody in all of Zemuria who loves you more than he. If you don't mind, I have a message I'd like for you to hear. Perhaps it will demonstrate how he truly feels. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna oh, sorry, wrong message. Is that my mobile terminal? What is it doing here? The master sent a recording to this device yesterday. Please have a listen. Is the thing on? Am I being recorded? First, I should explain that I have to take off this morning on the first train out. Since we cannot speak in person, I wanted to leave a message for you at the very least. That's my father's voice. It's really him. I am so sorry, Berselia. I'm always so distracted with my work. I can only imagine how lonely you must feel. Your birthday's coming up soon, isn't it? I know I was away on other business trips for the past 2 birthdays and wasn't able to celebrate as I should have. But I promise you, I'll do whatever it takes to make sure I'm home in time for your birthday this year. And when I do return, I'm gonna give you your present myself. Until then, it pains me that I have to leave you alone yet again. Please try to keep your spirits up. Know that I really truly do love you, Berselia, my daughter darling. Father, I didn't realize you cared so much. Glad he decided to step up and show he knows how to be a dad for once. How'd you manage to come across that voicemail? I'm genuinely impressed. Well, I remembered that the master asked me several days ago to send such a message to someone. It made me wonder if perhaps it was the young lady to whom he sent it. Then, when I was searching, sure enough, there it was. How could I have been such a fool? I shouldn't have doubted Father and tested him like this. I'm so sorry, Rumsfeld. I must confess, this whole kidnapping was planned by me. I was scared Father didn't truly love me, so I... Think nothing of it, my lady. You felt the need to act. Completely understand how you must feel. Thanks, Rumsfeld. It's okay, Eddie. You can let go of my hand now. I might not have achieved what I set out to do, but I still want to pay everyone what I can in exchange for their time. Berselia, you don't have to do that. But if you're comfortable with it, I won't stop you. Not so quick, Eddie. This dumbass Dobb story is over. Now the fun begins. What is the meaning of this? We had a deal. Are you breaking it? You bet your fine rich ass we are. Why take your pitiful paycheck when we can make off with that hefty ransom? And it's all thanks to our wonderful pal Eddie. We couldn't have done it without him. Not every day you meet a gullible mark who's just begging to be held hostage and robbed for her own money. You can't be serious. You tricked me, Eddie. I trusted you. No, that's not true. I only agreed to help out with your fake kidnapping, I swear. This is news to me, too. And as for you two gents, don't even think about trying anything funny. Hand over the case, nice and quiet-like. And make it quick. Or else I can't guarantee Daddy's little girl will celebrate her birthday in one piece. If you put even a single scratch on Miss Berselia, you will pay for it! Man, I hate being right. I had a feeling it'd go down like this. I didn't ask you to introduce yourself, but I know you're that famous Spriggan everyone's always talking about. I was on the lookout for cops or bracers, but I sure didn't count on meeting someone like you. That geezer there is one conniving old fart. So you knew about Mr. Arkwright as well, do you? I figured you to be some mere hoodlum, but it appears you're smarter than you look. A shame you wasted on such nonsense. Well, if you know who I am, then we can cut right to the chase. I took on a job and I fully intend to complete it. You're giving that girl back, one way or another. If you want to make a deal, we can talk, but not until you hand her over first. Otherwise, I've got permission from my butler friend to send you all straight to Idios. Don't think I won't do it. Hey, hold on a minute, Jeffrey. The Desire I know would never stoop to something this low. Put the gun down before you do anything we'll all regret. Please. We'd never do something like this. Don't make me laugh. You don't know the first thing about us. Listen, I got you in the gang for one reason and one reason only. Because you made for a handy, expendable pawn. But you know what? You did good putting in this rich brat up to all this. Better than I ever expected, really. I owe you one, so I'll tell you what. You can leave our gang right now if you're so queasy about getting your hands dirty. How about it? You can't be serious, Jeffrey. Tell me you're lying. I looked up to you. I thought you were badass. Quit your sniveling already. Ugh. Eddie! Ugh. Wow. Anyway, back to business. Where were we? Oh, right! Letting the girl go free. I wouldn't be pushing my luck if I were you. Last time I checked, you weren't in a position to be making demands. As far as we're concerned, this chick's just a pile of used bait now. Are you sure you want to push your luck? Eek! Very well. We should go ahead and hand over the briefcase. All we ask is that you return the young lady to us unharmed. Yeah, you got my word. Step forward nice and slowly. Any sudden movements and I blow her brains out. Stop right there. Leave the case on the ground and go straight back. Only let her go if you do. Got it. I hear you. Now comes the tricky part. There's no way he hands her over quietly. We already agreed that Rumsfeld would go in and rescue her while I held these idiots back. Question is what to do about the money. Safest thing would be to prioritize her safety and let the cash go. That'd be 10 million Mira down the drain. Hardly chump change. On the flip side, Rumsfeld and I could trust Eddie with the case and focus on rescuing the girl. What to do? Prioritize her safety or trust Eddie with the money? I mean, I don't necessarily want the money going away either. It's settled. I'm gonna trust Eddie to keep the money safe. Damn right I did. Now it's your turn. Hand her over. Now. You think after netting this much cash doing nothing, I'm just gonna let her go? I'd have to be stupider than you. Amazing. A few measly little threats were enough to convince you to part ways with 10 million Mira. You're one of a damn kind. We'll be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. No! Too damn predictable. Hey, buddy, want to clear your name and do something good for once? Think fast! Van flung the attaché case at Eddie, who caught it. Huh? Holy, this thing is heavy. You think you can just scam us out of our dough, do you? Give it here, Eddie. No! I'm not letting desire get a single coin. Wrong choice, buddy. Gave you a chance, now say hi to Adios, dipshit. Ah! And Eddie died, right then and there. Eddie! What? My lady, over here! Okay! God, the hell are you idiots doing? Don't blame me, boss! That old dick's stronger than he looks. Wow, you, complimenting the old guy's dick? Damn, never thought they'd put this much Never thought they'd put up this much of a fight. This is a good quest, Chris, you're not wrong. But the numbers are on our side. It's 5 on 2. Or should I say 1? Famous or not, you're still just a single Spriggan flying solo. I'd love to see you take us all on. You think I still work solo, huh? Well, I got bad news for you, pal. Arkwright Solutions is expanding these days. Everyone, are you okay? Your fun's over now that we're here. And now it's 5 on 4. Though I do believe it's fair to say that the balance of power is tipped in the other direction. All of which is to say, thank you all for coming to our aid. Some reinforcements. You got chicks with you. Yeah, we've still got the edge. Come on, Jeffrey, let's get him. Damn it. No, we're pulling out. What? You heard me. I said we're pulling out. We don't want to get any of them pregnant. You heard him, boys. Time to scram. Don't think you've won, jackass. I'll make you regret crossing us. But, like, in a future side quest, not right now. Well, that was a surprising turn of events. I half expected them to press their luck and come in swinging. I did too. Guess Desire's got some brains after all, especially in that fearless leader of theirs. We'll never see him again? Never. But that's not the important thing right now. Shit. Can't believe I actually got shot back there. Oh. Eddie! Rumsfeld, he needs first aid right away. Can you help him? If only somebody here knew tier arts. I have no idea who that could be, though. Certainly, my lady. Let me help, too. Phew. Good work, everyone. We got a lot done today between rescuing Berzelia and patching up Eddie. He's not completely out of the woods. I've got a hunch those goons are gonna have it out for him after what he pulled. So I took the liberty of tipping the cops off about this whole mess so they can keep him on their radar. But at least you'll live to see another day thanks to our little hostage's quick thinking, kid. Thank you for the hydrate, Lance. Also, hi, Lance. How are you doing? Excuse me. Eddie did nothing wrong. He was tricked by all of the rest of them. How could I not help? He even managed to save the money. Thank you so much for everything, Eddie. I'm so sorry I ever doubted you. What I said was terrible. No, it's okay. I totally understand. I'm the one who ought to be apologizing here. I'm so sorry I put you through that nightmare. I can't tell you how glad I am that you're okay. It's nice to see the two of you making amends. We'll cover the cost of his care. It's the least we can do to repay him for what he's done. Looks like you can handle things from here then. Unless you need anything else, I think we're going to bounce. Mr. Arkwright, everyone, thank you again for your assistance. I cannot begin to tell you just how grateful I am to have you on our side.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Thank you.
Love to see it.
Got 2 SP.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Got gray points. Heck yeah. Ooh, there's a bunch of monsters here that are probably not really worth my time, but I could kill them if I really wanted to. Actually, we haven't been to Riverside yet, so, at least not really. Excuse me. Enemies will periodically charge and use a deadly strike that cannot be dodged. Either put distance between yourself and the enemy, or fucking get over it, you nerd. The concert hall. It usually isn't open during the day. But there's allegedly a shop here that I can access. Maybe not right now, I guess. You add anything new to your menu? Yeah! Chocolate rice taco. Try anything once, but
I'll be waiting for you.
I don't think chocolate and rice sounds like a good combination, chat. What do you think? Oh, hi, Ren. Oh, hi, Ren. It's nice to see you. You too, Sasha. Look at you. Working so hard on your part-time job today. Ever the overachiever. Ren filled me in a little on what you do. It's certainly, interesting. Especially that stud you're working with. I didn't take you for one to be into older men. Oh, the student council's gonna have a field day with this. You've got the wrong idea here. I imagine they'll love hearing about that little incident from the other day. Oh, I know I would love hearing about it. Come on, give. Maybe we can give Anya's here a little bit of a break from all the gossip. Be careful out there, Anya's. Especially next week. Thanks, I'll be sure to take care. Don't worry, I'm not so lousy a boss that I'll let her get hurt.
Hello,
that is true.
Sweetheart.
Do you have anything new, Bermati?
I'll take your order.
No, I don't.
Come back and play soon.
Fine. What makes you think that that's not just tea in a coffee mug? I'm sure she drinks tea out of coffee mugs. All she really cares about it being tea, not necessarily the container that she drinks it out of. No sign of the usual suspects today. It's not like it's any of my business what they get up to anyhow. Jennifer and the crew? Sure, I guess I worry about them some. Worries wasted on the reckless. Jennifer and Graham, well, they eat, sleep, and breathe street racing. One mistake and that's all it takes in that world. Just because you're going fast doesn't mean life won't catch up to you. Big shots will slip up every now and then, not even pros can avoid it. Sometimes I forget Bradley used to be a chief mechanic for a Z1 team. Must have seen some shit before quitting.
Okay.
What'll it be? Come again.
Nothing. Wow, there was like nothing worth coming here for apart from that little conversation with Ren. Okay, let's go to the bridge.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, Power Rangers. You know what? That conversation with Ren was worth it. But that was the only thing that was there that was worth it. Oh, our taxi man isn't here today.
I know the guild can help.
It's so convenient nowadays.
Where is...
One bullet can change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit, Wolf's Requiem.
That is certainly a tagline to hear out of nowhere. One bullet can change your fate. I imagine that it can, chat. Hi, Stefan. Are you Stefan, the guy that wrote that request? We're with Arkride Solutions. You really came. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried you wouldn't even see my request. You mentioned worrying about the safety of your father. Yeah, he got himself caught up in a suspicious-sounding new religion. That's what it was. He's joined a cult. What he chooses to believe is his own choice, of course, but I haven't been able to get into touch with him for some time now. That's why I'd like you to try and find out if he's alright or not. That's all? Don't want us to try and knock some sense into him? Feel like that's what most people in your position would try to do. I have mixed feelings on the whole situation, to be honest. The religion in particular. It hasn't been all bad on us, or him, really. Have you heard about them? They're called Libra Domina. Never heard of it, no. Nor have I. Its fundamental beliefs are largely the same as those of the Septine Church. They worship Adios, for one. But on top of that, it's also based heavily on the concept of karma. Doing good deeds brings rewards, while doing bad ones do the opposite. It doesn't sound so bad to me. As I said, it's actually done a lot of good for him. My father was kind of a terrible person before he joined them, you see. Refused to work and would just spend all his time either gambling or drinking himself silly. Mom got tired of it and they eventually divorced. I didn't see him after that. Well, not until recently. When I finally met him again, he was like a completely different person. A friend of his apparently recommended that he join the church, which he did. And the church put him back on the right track. Pretty much. He's become a really hard worker and dropped both drinking and gambling. He's shown regret for turning his back on his family at the time, too. I can't say it's all bad. I'm partly happy he joined, actually. But I just can't shake this anxiety I feel the more I hear about them. What have you heard about them? Once people join the church, they start trying to convince anyone and everyone to join, too. Recruiting more members is considered one of the good deeds I mentioned earlier, and it lets you level up as a person. He needs experience points to level up. Don't you know that recruiting people to your church isn't how you gain EXP? How you gain EXP is by killing people. I've heard that those who donate particularly large sums of Mira are given special blessings by the religion's guru, too. My father's hoping that if he does enough good deeds, he'll be able to bring our family back together. Gotta go hunt some slimes? Exactly. Nothing wrong with wanting to do good things, yeah, but I'm not so sure about the recruitment and donations. The Arusha who I believe in has no interest in those things. So that's why you're worried. Yes, I mean, what if it's just the tip of the iceberg? What if there are worse things happening behind closed doors that I don't know about? So could I ask you to go and check in on him? This really is a job more fit for the guild or the cops. What should we do? Should we take on the job? Heck yeah, we're gonna take on this job. It gives us chaos points. Chat. Bleh. Sure, we'll take your job on. With that settled, next step is figuring out where to start looking. You said the friend of your dad's the ones that convinced him to join the church, yeah? Yeah, that's right. His name is Carson. I remember hearing that he's usually in the Riverside district at this time of day. Around the terrace area specifically? I think most people that want to join the religion have any sort of interest in it have to go through him. Good start as any. Alright, let's head to Riverside and see if we can find this Carson. Just leave the rest to us. We'll let you know if we learn anything useful. Thank you. Good luck. We should go ahead and make our way over to the terrace area of the Riverside district.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
New religion. You know, that is him in the corner.
Heading to the objective.
That's him in the spotlight, losing his religion.
Now then.
Hello, Carson. It looks like the person my client told me about. Hey there, you're Carson, right? Stefan told me to come to you. Oh, yes? So you know Walton's son, then? I'm Carson, yes. I'm pleased to know that you have an interest in our activities. Allow me to explain Libra Domina. Yeah, about that. I was kind of hoping we could all hear all this from Stefan's dad, you know? Walton, I mean? I see. Unfortunately, Walton is currently busy with religious service. What kind of religious service? Ah, yes. Walton hasn't been able to make his tithes lately, I believe. He's helping out with services to the church. After all, tithes and good deeds both pave the road to a virtuous life. So if you would allow me to explain our faith to you, I will. Do you wish to join the Liber Domina faith? Well, I'm intrigued at the very least. Of course. I can imagine you'll need to experience the wonder of our beliefs first. As it happens, though, you are in fact quite fortunate. You see, we're scheduled to soon hold the ceremony of purifying scales. The ceremony of purifying scales? What's that? Well, to start with, I should make clear that the Libra in our faith's name is the same Libra of the scales. All is made equal by scales. Ah, so we're going to be hunting lizards for this quest. Judgment is passed in the ceremony. Good shall be repaid with good, and evil shall be repaid in evil. Aha. So that's a peculiar flavor of your faith. So then, what should happen when the scales tip? Well, for those who have done much good, our guru will grant them a blessing. For those who've done little good, or one who's done too much evil, our religious leader hands down divine punishment. So the leader hands down the punishment, not Adios. Don't like the sounds of that. What does this divine punishment of yours entail? Should it be called for, they will be forced to even the scales with their own blood. Wait a moment. With their blood? How exactly? Well, honestly, I'm not sure myself. After all, I've never done an evil deed in my life, so I'm not privy to the details. You need not worry about it. As long as you earn your good deeds by preaching and tithing, you shouldn't have cause to meet such a fate. Jaeger Corps can be pretty hard on people who break the rules too, but I don't know. This feels totally different. I don't like this. Oh, come to think of it, Walton will probably be partaking in the gathering too. Busy as he might be with his service, joining the ritual is the duty of all believers. Yeah, we'll take you up on that offer to see the ritual then. Might be a good way to figure out if we want to join your faith or not. Well, of course! I'm thrilled to hear you're interested. The ceremony of purifying scales should be starting momentarily, in fact. The site is a sacred place suitable for freeing and purifying the souls of the people. Riverside's concert hall, of course, which we have reserved for our use. Now, if you don't mind, I'll head over there now so I can inform the receptionist that you'll be coming. Sure, thanks. The Liber Domina feel more dangerous than I first thought they would be. Just a little bit. The silver lining is that it sounds like our client's father is still well. I do hope we'll be able to find him at this meeting. Nothing we can do except roll with the punches. Did sound like everyone would turn up, though. Y'all be careful while we're there. Of course. A mistake could turn an entire room of disciples into enemies. Don't know what they're going on about with the concert hall being sacred or whatever. Anyway, let's stop these weirdos. Good idea. Very sus? Nah. Nobody among us is sus, Chris. Oh. Concert hall isn't usually... Among Us? Doom, 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 doom. Hello again, everyone. I've been waiting for you. I've already spoken to the receptionist about your wish to observe our ceremony. It will begin momentarily. Momentarily. Are you ready to join us? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, we're good. Show us in. Of course. Come with me. Why did I make him British? I don't know. Goddess Adios, we offer our gratitude on this holy day. I've done so many good deeds, I'm guaranteed a blessing. Glory to Liber Domina. Glory to Liber Domina. I already kind of regret coming here. It's so overwhelming. I'll excuse myself now. May our guru bless you all. Yeah, thanks. Goodness, they certainly are passionate. They sure are. Might be new and all, but I get the feeling they're soon gonna be a big pain in the ass at this rate. Honestly, I'd be out the door already, but we gotta find our client's father first. I believe I have located him. That man over there might be him. Yes, he matches the description. Good. That confirms he's alive at least. What do we do now? Sorry. Everyone, let us offer up our prayers of gratitude for this day, guided by the scales. Oh dear Adios, goddess of the sky, we thank you for this day of salvation. Very well then. In the name of Adios, I hereby proclaim the beginning of the ceremony of purifying scales. We shall correct the injustices that have been left untouched for right and wrong, and purify our chaotic world. More like mindless drones than people here. Should we follow along as well? Nah, we're just observers, remember? Don't gotta do anything, yet. I get creeped the hell out anyway. Just thinking about acting like them. Me too. I feel like even just imitating them would be an offense to Arusha. First, let's begin by rewarding those whose scales tip heavenly with good deeds. Followers of Carson and Dolly, please step forward. Your worthy tithes and deeds in attracting new followers have caught the eyes of our goddess. Therefore, I grant you both the title of Honorary Evangelist. May you both be a role model for all followers of our faith. Honorary Evangelists? I'm hardly worthy of such a great honor. I'll dedicate my whole life to proving myself worthy of such a title. Looks like you're going to be dedicating your whole life of about 10 more minutes. That's the same Carson we were speaking to before, yes? At least he looks happy, but with the donations and recruitments, just feels like your classic pyramid scheme in here. To continue forward, it's time to punish those whose scales tip heavily with evil deeds. Follower Walton, and the 2 transgressors from the other day, please step up. There's Mr. Walton. But who does he mean by transgressors? This is going from bad to worse. First, the transgressors. Though followers of your faith you may be, you are insincere. You consider us deviants, going so far as to report us to the authorities. Violating the teachings of Adios is a sin heavier than any other. Therefore, I shall hand you down your deserved divine punishment in her place. What? Screw that, you crazy cultist! You're a madman! Just stop by for the hell of it. I'm so done with this. Let us go! And you, follower Walton, stand to receive in the goddess's divine punishment as well. I'm well aware that my tithes are insufficient and I've failed to do enough good deeds. But I'm trying very hard to serve the faith by handing out flyers and recruiting people. I'll serve best as I possibly can. Please, I'm begging for a merciful judgment. You admit your failures at doing enough good deeds, but fail to acknowledge all the evil burdens you carry with you. You continue to fail to take responsibility for your past. Were you not a drinker and a gambler? One that neglected his family while at it? Your lack of good deeds and the heavy weight of your evil deeds tipped the goddess's scales ever away from her favor. That can't be! Thought that by repenting and dedicating myself to my faith, my sins would go away and I'd be able to return to my family. That would only be possible if you'd even the scales with good deeds. Dare you object to the goddess's judgment? No. You needn't fear. Divine punishment as it may be, a sacred ritual will cleanse you from your sins. Open your arms wide to your judgment. I shall observe your last moments myself. Last moments? Now away with you, you three. With today's judgments, Adios' scale finds themselves even once more. May you all continue with your good deeds evermore, so that the goddess may acknowledge you. Glory to Libra Domina! Praise be to Libra Domina! This is utterly beyond the pale. Letting a religious movement like this stand is a threat to everyone. Makes me feel sick. Let's bounce before Carson gets back. Let's chase after our client's father and the rest. Afterwards, Van's team managed to sneak out of the concert hall without being noticed by Carson. When they got outside, they saw the guru boarding a luxury sedan driven by a Libra Domina follower. They also saw Walton and the 2 transgressors being forced into a second car. Van approached the leader as they were climbing into the cars, managing to slip something onto him unseen. Did you just attach something to the guru's clothes? Was it a transmitter? That's the kind of thing you hear about in spy novels and such. You got it. Bit of an older model, really, but it's the same grade used by foreign intelligence divisions and such. Got it through some, let's just say, less than legal means. Been waiting for a while to get the chance to use it. It'll send its signal straight to his IFA. Well, let's report back to our client first. Gotta make sure he's aware that we found his dad. Allow me to make the report then. Go for it. Let's hurry, gang. Van and company got into their own car and soon started following the signal shown on the Zypha. Soon after, the transmitter stopped and they arrived at the last place they could trace the signal. So, they've gone underground. It's quite the ideal place for any illicit activities if going undetected is your goal. Let's get after them or we're gonna lose them. Right! We are in the station area. Let's go in there. Gonna beat up some monsters and eventually some people. I was worried this might happen. Tracker's so old that its signal is too weak to accurately follow underground like this. Should we split up and see if we can find them? Please wait one moment. The transmitter's orbital waves are faint, but it is possible to detect them. So if I use Marduk's search software, I should be able to pinpoint the transmitter's rough location. You can really do that? It worked. The transmitter is currently north of us and moving further into the ruins. You really did it. That's amazing. You're really earning your keep, huh? Let's get moving. Right. Certainly wasn't expecting to have to go through this dungeon. Well, that was fast.
How very soothing.
Boss time. This is one of Giacomo's old hideouts. Huh. There's a funny coincidence. Anyway, we ain't got time to waste. We're going in. Don't you love dungeons? I do, but we've already done this dungeon several minutes earlier. You son of a bitch. What are we even doing here? You shove your divine punishment up your ass. Oh, Adios, please forgive my sins. The purification ritual before the ceremony is now complete. Now I shall summon a servant of the goddess to deliver your punishments. Oh, one of her 6 hands, bless us with your presence. A monster! What? That's no servant of the goddess, that's a monster! I can't believe it. Oh no, indeed. I will admit that as much as I tried to make this seem like a legitimate church, this part straddles the line of believability. Unfortunately, this is the only powerful monster the artifact is capable of summoning, so I fear it will have to do. It's a little nightmare to control, I'll have you know. It refuses to do what I tell it to unless it gets fed in a timely manner. What's the meaning of this? Have you been deceiving us, Father? Not at all. I never expected anyone to really believe my lies. You just happen to be gullible enough to do so. Besides, when I said I would send you to meet your maker, I very much meant it. That is exactly where you'll be going. I can't believe it. Is this the end for us? Is an apology what you want? I'll apologize all you want, so please. I'm sorry, Stefan. I'm sorry, dear. Forgive me for my stupidity. Good job outing yourself, you shady bastard. Sure didn't expect you to have an artifact, though. Where'd you get your hands on that thing? Who are you? No, I know you. You were at the ceremony earlier. You got us. We're Arkwright Solutions, and the son of one of these fine gents asked us to come and investigate you. You're looking at me? Then Stefan sent you. Indeed. He wanted to know if you were safe and nothing more. However, now that we know you are in danger, we cannot turn a blind eye. Move behind us, everyone. Right. You should know that we recorded what you said earlier, too. I was disgusted by what I heard, too. You talk of good deeds, and yet it's all just a scheme to make you money. If that wasn't bad enough, now you're treating their lives like playthings. What are you even trying to do? You said it yourself. All I care about is getting rich. All I had to do was dream up a plausible-sounding church and flex my acting chops a little, and the mirror just flowed right in. I stumbled upon this artifact by complete coincidence, but it lets me get rid of anyone who stands in my way, so I'm more than happy to keep using it. I can't picture a better enterprise than this one. Maybe it's partly true that people shouldn't have fallen for your lies, and wanting to earn money isn't a bad thing in itself. But you're abusing the goddess's name, and your way of earning it is just so shameless and scummy that you don't deserve to get away with it. Well, you're free to think whatever you want, because you'll be carrying those feelings to the grave in a few minutes. Go forth, divine messenger. You will be punishing them first. Come on, we're taking him down.
Initiating charge.
Ow. Pain. Tiamat? I thought Tiamat was supposed to have 5 heads, chat.
It's working.
5 differently colored heads.
I suggest we strike now.
Time for the main event.
Exactly. This isn't a dragon.
Vandalize! Raid! All you on, yes.
Opening up with about 11k damage. Not bad. Bum, 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 bum.
May we proceed with caution.
What are you susceptible to? Nothing! Wait, are we muted? No. Why is it in red then?
Pull out all the stops.
You know what, we'll go ahead and feed this over to Anya's here.
You saved me. There.
Not bad. Ow.
You'll pay for that.
Good luck. Flames protect us.
Should probably look into at least a little bit of healing here.
Miss Alphayed.
Miss Alphayed. Oh. Miss Alphayed can't deal a lot of arts damage on account of this dude resists everything of hers.
No.
Like hell you are.
Bum 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 bum. Ooh, that looks like it should blind if it didn't already.
There.
I won't let this chance slip by. Huh? Keep it up. It's working. No.
All you on, yes.
Ow. Oh, Fairy's dead.
You reset.
There. First done. Here I go. Huh, huh.
Have some more.
Miss Claudel.
I can't take much more.
Here I go. Jabril guard. Here goes.
Set up a HP to all, including the dead girl.
Give unto us the breath of life.
Just, you know, fix that first. The whole being dead thing, that is.
Cypher activate.
You won't get away with this.
Being dead is a big no-no? Yeah, exactly.
Keep it up. It's working.
I also just, in general, don't recommend it.
There. Reset. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Mr. Arkwright.
Oh, can't move? Boo.
Keep it up.
working!
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out!
I'll dice you up!
Ow.
You won't get away with this!
Chat, he's licking me.
No! What should I do? Time to go all out! Yeah! It's for the best! Reset! Huh? I suggest we strike now.
Think fast. Take this.
Ow.
Bring it on.
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid!
Perfect chance!
This will deal quite a decent amount, yeah. Why can't I use hers? Is she paralyzed? No.
May we proceed with caution.
Is it just because she was in the middle of a cast? Possibly.
Here goes.
Like, I know that's not how it's worked before, but they could have changed it so that that's how it works in this one.
No! Not getting through.
Dodge. No dodge. He did die on his own turn, though, so. No! Are you alright, Father? Yes, I'm fine. I just never imagined that my pet would be defeated. Phew! Now we can finally talk for real. That thing was tough, but now you've lost, and it's time for you to admit that, and let everyone go. Never. As long as I have this flute, I will never lose. Ah, so we just gotta get rid of the flute? Thank you for the GGs, by the way. Get back up. You still haven't wiped the floor with them for me. What was that sound? Was it from the ceiling or the flute? I think it was both. This is bad. They're both at their limit. If he blows the flute again, it's gonna break and the monster's gonna go berserk. Which is gonna make the crack in the ceiling even bigger, and it'll bring the entire thing down. Should I finish off the monster before that can happen? Or try to warn our con man priest, even if he's probably not gonna listen? I want to do the chaos thing, but neither of these feel like chaos. I guess we'll just try to warn him. Leave the monster alive. Maybe that'll be more chaotic than killing a monster. I've got no time to stress over this. I'm just gonna have to try my luck. Listen up, because I'm only gonna say this once. If you blow on that flute again, you're finished. Ha! Sore losers, are we? It's you who are finished. Go plead with the goddess for her forgiveness. No! How could this happen? Ah! No! How does he still have this much strength left? It's more formidable than I thought. Ah! You damn idiot. Get out of the room, everyone! The ceiling's gonna collapse! Oh no! Retreat! From this distance, we won't be able to. Wait. Your judgment isn't finished yet. Don't let them get away. Attack them! Ah! Wait, we're really going to be... I hope I picked the chaos option, Chris. A, he's dead. He got what was coming to him. If only he had listened to what Mr. Arkwright said. He made his choice. This is on him. Anyway, we're going back to the surface. You're coming with us too. Does that mean... yes. I'm so glad that you're okay, Dad. I mean, we can't possibly see him again, Chris. He's clearly dead for realsies. Look as though you've lost a bit of weight since I last saw you, though. Huh. Maybe I did. I'm so sorry for worrying you, son. I was just desperate to get our family back together. That church gave me hope I might, and I foolishly clung to it. After everything, I was led astray again. I'm so ashamed. I still have work to do to be the man I want to be. If anything, it's good to see you being so honest with yourself. Don't worry, I'll be here to support you through it all, Dad. We'll improve together, no matter what, no matter how long it takes. Oh, Stefan, thank you. It's so nice to see a happy ending. I really can't thank you enough. Nor can I. I shudder to think what could have happened if you hadn't come along when you did. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. Just doing my job. The guru and the artifact have both been lost. It is only a matter of time before the church itself falls apart now that it lacks a leader. Now you can do your best not to cause any more trouble. Of course. You've got my word on that. Well, I think it's about time we let you get back to work. One more time, thank you and take care. Sure, same to you.
Well done, everyone.
Reward deposited.
Okay, that was the more chaotic option, according to the game. Good. More chaos points, chat. Your Zypha's ringing, man. So it is. I swear I've seen this number before.
What's up, Arkwright? Heard you had a bad time in Tharbad.
Not you.
Aw, what do you mean, not you? You're gonna make me cry.
Maybe I want to do that, Jin, huh? You ever think about that? Can you blame me for being wary? You people always hovering over me and judging how I choose to handle my work. It's the guy whose name they always change. I mean, to be fair... Okay, I don't know how they say it in Horizons, or Daybreak 2, or in Horizon, but there's like, I've heard of 2 different pronunciations. There's Jin, like they say it here, and then apparently in the Sky remake they say Zin, but other than that, yeah, I've heard that the Sky remake they call him Zin instead of Jin. Which, to be fair, that's how his name is spelled, so I can see why they say that, but yeah. Plus, I have a stinging feeling that you're only calling to bring up more trouble to my doorstep. Again.
Am I that easy to read?
Yes.
Yeah, this job's a toughie for sure. I'll cut to the chase. Would you mind coming with me to the 13th?
13th Precinct? The 13th. Surely you don't need me to spell out what that means. You strike me as the kind of guy who dropped by there a lot. No comment. I'm curious, what business do you have there? Oh, nothing major. But it's not exactly a place I fit in, especially as of late. So I figured I'd ask you if you could tag along. Come on, help a guy out, will ya? Alright, you win. You owe me one after this, though. Want to meet up in the C3 area? Sure thing. Oh, and don't feel like you need to rush if you've got other business to take care of. I can keep myself busy while I wait. So what do you want? Oh, nothing much. Don't worry about it. Guess I'll head over there once I've wrapped up my other work. Choosing call it a day, we'll call this the main story to advance. But we're not gonna call it a day yet.
Time to depart.
Well, we're not calling it a day in-game. We are calling it a day here. Wow, my,
How very soothing.
Actually, can I need beast essence.
Well,
I don't suppose. Beast flash, beast essence. There's a few of them here in the Selden Waterworks, both the Rezu and the Inazis, blah 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 blah. And then only a couple of things over in Dirk Memorial Park, I see. We're gonna get right up to the edge of where that special monster is for the 4SPG. Maybe fight a few things in action combat along the way.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong. An enemy mob. Wanna clear him out?
These guys all have the thing that I'm looking for. I mean, it's a relatively normal length stream.
Don't mind me.
I normally end around 11 o'clock nowadays.
You cannot run. Fire!
I guess I started later than yesterday. But this is normally when I end. At or around 11.
Bring it on. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
I suggest we strike now.
This'll hurt.
It's working.
You said you usually go to bed? True. Welcome back, Crimson. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. On account of right before I start this next mini-boss, I'm probably going to be calling it for the day. But I do appreciate you coming back. Cassius was streaming. I see.
I'll take you on.
Nonsense. Actual, factual Cassius Bright was streaming, obviously.
Here I go.
Wow, really? Okay.
Don't mind me.
Up to you, Reset.
Prepare yourself.
Kyle
Hebert.
Hebert.
Time to go all out ready. Then.
It's pronounced A-Bear. Hebert.
It's working.
Hubert. I'm sure he would be upset if he heard me saying that. But he's not here right now, so he can't tell me what to do.
This'll hurt.
I'll dice you up.
A chance.
Oh, I had a 0 art and didn't utilize it. Whoops.
Do your worst.
Flames.
Here's some extra. Yeah, Miss Alfayed.
There we go.
That went better than I anticipated.
Did I get any beast essence? I did.
Always
2 of them
got
even.
it down, Reset.
I'm on it. There.
Next.
Initiating charge.
Going all in.
Don't mind me.
Attacking all 3 of you from the back. Ooh, we even got 2 death blows. Love it.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Okay, we're not gonna actually fight these guys yet. Here's some foe. Yeah, we're gonna leave you alone for now. You want to watch the DBZ narrator just jam out to music on Twitch with his followers? Check him out. Fair. Wait, he's also the Dragon Ball Z narrator? That's kind of cool. Okay, chat. Let's look for a raid. Where should we go? We could raid into Autumn. She's currently playing Persona 4. She's always fun. Other options. Cloud is doing the remake. We could go raid him. Feb is doing Daybreak, but he's further than I am, so I don't want to go raid him right now. Yeah, let's go raid Autumn. Actually, you know what? Let's build up a better relationship with Cloud. Let's go raid Cloud. Encourage him to play more Trails. Because, you know, that means he might get raided more. And by more, I mean specifically by me occasionally. He's at the end? Nice. I haven't actually gotten to the end in my playthrough, though I also haven't played more than I have on stream. As always, you can use one of these two messages to go and show Cloud some love. Show him our support. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. You have a good night, Chris. You don't want to stick around for the raid? Understandable. Either way, though, you have a good one. I will be back tomorrow for more Daybreak. I'm taking Tuesday off this week because of my work schedule. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, chat!